Taurus horoscope. First half of October 2025 setting the scene. Hello, dear Taurus. Welcome to your astrological journey for the first half of October 2025. This period is filled with intense planetary movements, dramatic shifts, and powerful opportunities that can truly redefine your path. As we step into October, your ruling planet Venus, the mighty Jupiter, Mercury, and even the mysterious Rahu and Uranus are all weaving a complex tapestry over your life. Some energies bring breakthroughs and blessings, while others ask you to be mindful, cautious, and resilient. In this forecast, we will explore these themes in depth: social fortune and community gains through Jupiter's exalted position, challenges with money, communication, and responsibilities through Mercury and Mars, shifts in investments, creativity, and personal energy with Venus and debilitation, spiritual awakenings and sudden changes from Rahu and Uranus crossing your rising sign, and finally, health, lifestyle, and emotional balance in the midst of all this activity. To help you not only understand but also apply these influences, I'll be giving you practical examples so you can imagine how these cosmic forces might play out in your daily life. Part 1. Jupiter exalted blessings from society and groups. The first big highlight is Jupiter. Starting from October 2nd, Jupiter moves into a position of exaltation, a place of great power in your sector of friends, networks, and community involvement. Now, Jupiter is the planet of wisdom, expansion, and blessings. For Taurus, it also rules your house of gains and benefits, which means whenever Jupiter is strong, you are more likely to attract rewards and prosperity. This exalted placement suggests that much of your good fortune in early October will not come from working alone, but rather from connections. Think of it this way: you join a professional group, attend a seminar, or network with colleagues, and someone introduces you to an opportunity that changes the course of your career. You might meet a mentor, a supporter, or even a friend who turns into a business partner. If you work online, whether in social media, content creation, or digital business, your reach can suddenly grow. Viral moments, wider recognition, or collaborations could appear almost out of nowhere. For example, imagine a Taurus who runs a small online store. She decides to collaborate with a fellow seller in the same community, and together they create a campaign. Because Jupiter is exalted, the campaign doesn't just succeed, it booms. Suddenly, she finds herself dealing with orders from across the country. This is the power of Jupiter's exaltation, growth through networks and communities. But remember, Jupiter also rules your house of endings and transformation. This means that while new doors open, some older associations may close. You might step away from a group that no longer aligns with you. A team at work could dissolve, forcing you to join a new one. Or a friendship that has run its course might quietly fade, making space for healthier, more rewarding connections. The message is simple: allow change. When one social circle ends, it makes room for a more beneficial one to appear. Part 2. Mercury and Mars, financial burdens and communication tensions. Next, let's talk about Mercury, the planet of communication, trade, and practical details. Early in October, Mercury moves into your house of debts, challenges, and daily struggles, joining fiery Mars there. This combination can be tricky. It suggests that while you're gaining money and opportunities through Jupiter, you may also face heavy expenses or financial pressures. Some possible scenarios: you earn extra income from a side project, but suddenly your child's school fees, medical bills, or pet expenses demand attention. You receive a bonus, but then your car breaks down, forcing you to spend it immediately. Or you invest in training, courses, or equipment for work, useful in the long run, but burdensome in the short term. It's as though money flows in, but just as quickly it flows out. Mercury also rules communication, and in this house, words can easily become weapons. Be cautious of arguments with colleagues or subordinates, misunderstandings with service providers, or paperwork delays, missing documents, confusing requirements, new regulations. For example, A Taurus applying for a new bank account or government ID might suddenly face stricter verification rules. Extra paperwork, proof of identity, or new procedures could slow things down. The advice: double-check documents, keep conversations professional, and plan for extra expenses. If you do, this period won't overwhelm you. Part 3. Venus and debilitation, caution in love, creativity, and investments after October 11th. Your ruling planet Venus moves into a weaker position, a place of debilitation, in your house of creativity, romance, and speculation. When Venus is strong, you feel magnetic, creative, and financially secure. But in debilitation, its energy is fragile. This can play out in several ways. In love and relationships, you may feel more sensitive, insecure, or less confident. Small misunderstandings with a partner could feel bigger than they are. In finances, be careful about risky investments. If someone offers you a quick win opportunity, pause before committing. In family matters, children or younger relatives may need more attention, either emotionally or financially. For instance, imagine a Taurus parent who suddenly has to spend money on their child's extracurricular activities, repairs at home, or a new gadget. These expenses aren't bad, they bring joy, but they also drain resources. This period is not ideal for launching a big, speculative venture, but it is good for careful, slow growth. If you want to invest, choose safe, long-term options, not quick fixes. Part 4. Rahu and Uranus, spiritual insights and sudden surprises. Meanwhile, the shadow planet Rahu and revolutionary Uranus continue to sit directly on your rising sign. This is a powerful, unpredictable influence. It brings strange experiences, sudden shifts, and a pull toward the unusual or spiritual. You might find yourself drawn to meditation, energy work, or exploring sacred places. Meeting people from foreign countries, different cultures, or unusual backgrounds. Experiencing sudden changes, like a canceled trip, a surprise visitor, or a new responsibility out of nowhere. For example, a Taurus planning a quiet weekend might suddenly be asked to host an old friend from abroad. At first, it feels disruptive, but the visit brings unexpected blessings and new insights. Rahu and Uranus also bring financial ups and downs. You could receive money suddenly, through an online sale, a surprise refund, or even inheritance, but you might also spend impulsively without planning. The key is flexibility. If you expect life to follow a strict plan, this period will frustrate you. But if you allow surprises, you may find that the universe is guiding you to places you never imagined. Part 5. Health and lifestyle. Mindful care. Finally, let's talk about health. With Mars and Mercury in your house of struggles, and with Uranus shaking your rising sign, your energy may feel inconsistent. You may wake up one day full of determination, and the next, feel completely drained. Watch out for digestive issues or food poisonings, such be cautious about what you eat. Stress and burnout from juggling too many responsibilities. Minor accidents or injuries due to rushing. For example, a Taurus working late into the night might start skipping meals or eating fast food. This leads to fatigue, headaches, or stomach problems. The advice: rest, hydrate, and choose clean, nourishing food. Even small adjustments, like adding more sleep or cutting down caffeine, can make a huge difference. You may also feel a desire to retreat, to take time alone, even if your social life is booming. Listen to that instinct. Your body and spirit may need to recharge quietly before taking the next big leap. Summary: a time of powerful contrast. So, what does all this mean for you, dear Taurus? Jupiter brings blessings through society, networks, and group connections. Expect opportunities through friends, colleagues, or online communities. Mercury and Mars create financial strain and communication challenges. Manage money wisely and choose your words carefully. Venus weakens after October 11th, asking you to be cautious in love and investments. Avoid unnecessary risks. Rahu and Uranus bring spiritual lessons and sudden surprises. Stay flexible, open, and curious. Health needs careful attention. Balance work and rest. Eat mindfully and listen to your body. This is a period where blessings and burdens arrive together. You may feel like life is giving with one hand and taking with the other. But remember, every ending makes room for a new beginning, and every challenge teaches resilience. By mid-October, you will look back and realize that even the disruptions carried hidden gifts. Closing. Encouragement. So, dear Taurus, embrace this first half of October with open eyes and a steady heart. Trust your instincts, cherish your connections, and remember, change is not the enemy, it is simply the universe making space for your next growth. Stay patient, stay grounded, and let Jupiter's exalted blessings guide you through. That's your horoscope for the first half of October 2025. If you enjoyed this forecast, make sure to like, share, and follow for more insights. May this month bring you wisdom, strength, and unexpected blessings.